Hey, hey, how are we this evening on this epic first day of 2018? I hope you guys had an amazing New Year's Eve. I hope you went out and partied, and if you didn't party, I hope you still had fun and you enjoyed yourself, because that's what life's about, isn't it? Life is just too short not to enjoy every minute. So I took my two children, got them up at around 11 o'clock. We got them up and took them out to Auckland, to a good place to see the fireworks on the Sky Tower, and they absolutely loved that. So that was a fantastic night, and we all had a wee sleep in this morning and back into it and working hard. First to the first. We don't want to waste this day, because this is the day with the most momentum, isn't it? So go, go, go. All right, so tonight we are going to do a video on how to use your time like a millionaire. Now, I recently had an article published on this exact subject, and so I thought it was really fitting for the first day of the new year to actually do a live video on it for those that didn't see my article. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. And I can see a few people coming on board now. There's Fiona. Hi, honey. How are you? Nice to see you. Sam. Nice. Karen. Hello, love. How are you? Good to see you. Hello, Pete. How are you? I really like some loves and some likes happening, guys, so that I can, like, get into the momentum and get this happening. So, just give it to me. Give it as much as you can. Let's celebrate 2018 together with lots of loves and lights. Go for it. Go for gold, guys. All right, cool. So here we go. We're going to get into this now. So, all right, so have you guys ever wondered, like people like JT Foxx, multimillionaires like JT Foxx, how on earth he manages to run his 50-plus companies? That's right, he's got 50-plus companies. And how he manages to run all of this on his own, we're able to do this. So I decided to do a little bit of investigating on it, and I looked into this, actually. And see, the thing is, I've owned several businesses as well. I've owned actually 8 successful businesses, all businesses I've started from scratch. And I can tell you firsthand that I have definitely wasted plenty of time in the past doing things that could have been handled by other people. Okay, so these are jobs that, that I've persevered with. Even though I wasn't very talented at them, I would continue to try, and I would spend hours upon hours upon hours just to try and save a buck or two. When in reality, if I've been really honest with myself, oh, hi Tanya, how are you, darling? Good to see you. Nice to see you. If I've been really honest with myself and I had just outsourced these things, then they probably would have been done a lot cheaper and a lot better and a lot faster than what my very poor efforts were actually achieving. Because, what, we can't be good at everything, can we? So what we need to do is we need to be able to find out what our strengths are and know when it is time to outsource things to other people. And that's actually what millionaires do. Millionaires actually know what their strengths are. They know exactly where their power is. They know exactly what they're really, really good at, and they know where they are best to spend their time. And this is a really, really important thing for us all to pick up on, is the fact that, if you're just not talented in an area, or you just don't know how to do something, then find somebody that does. Don't be afraid to actually hire somebody that's actually better than you. Yes, you heard it here. Don't be afraid to hire somebody that is actually better at something than you are, because if they are better at it than you are, then that means it's going to get done a lot sooner, a lot simpler, and a lot easier than what you could actually do. So, if you can just get past your ego on that one and just understand that, you don't have to be good at everything, okay? You don't have to be good at everything. You just have to be good at some things and leave the rest to the other people that are good at those things, if that makes any sense to you. So, okay, so another really good thing that a lot of millionaires actually do is they actually know what the high earning activities are, okay? So they know what the high activities are, they know what it is that brings in the dough, and so they can focus on that, and they leave the other jobs, the other things that do need to be done, because obviously there are a lot of things that need to be done, they leave those for other people to handle. So they focus on the high earning activities, they focus on the ones that are going to make the most money, they're going to make the most, things happen at the fastest. So you take, for example, you don't see like millionaires every day, like in a shop, for example. You don't see them serving customers and answering the phone and standing on the front counter, maybe at the checkout. No, because they're actually in the background. They're actually planning, and they're actually strategizing, and they're actually working on their business, not in their business. When they work on their business, they are in a much better position to be able to work out exactly what their business needs and being able to implement it easily, because, at the end of the day, they are able to spend that time planning and working out what works and working out what doesn't work and being able to implement it at the drop of a hat, rather than doing all the menial things like, serving customers and the stuff that does not allow them to work on. It lets work them in. Now, if you choose to work in your business, okay, if you choose to work in your business, and I've been there and done that, I've done both, so it doesn't allow you to be able to plan for the future. And if you don't have a clear plan for the future, then things could happen that would get in the way and could wreck your business, okay? It doesn't allow you to plan for foreseeable issues that may or may not rise in your business, okay? So this is really important to be able to do as a business owner, okay? And it doesn't allow you to plan your time well, okay? Because you know what, I don't know, you get caught up with customers, you get caught up with like day-to-day running of things, and you just don't get time to plan, you don't get time to organize anything. So really, working in your business is not really an option if you want to actually really, really make it, okay? So look, getting bogged down with things, and like, doing tasks that, other people could do for you, it really, really stops you being able to grow your business fast and be able to expand it quickly, okay? So, I mean, at the end of the day, that's what we want to do. We all want to be successful in business. We all want to go ahead in business. And so the biggest thing we can do is we can learn, A, what we're good at, and outsource the rest, and B, don't waste your time on menial tasks. Work on your business and not in your business, okay? So, and I mean, that's half the reason why a lot of people actually fail in their business. One of the reasons is because they don't actually work on it, they work in it. And, if you can't grow it and you can't expand it, then, there's really only one way it can actually go, isn't it? And that's sort of like that way. And so, there are other reasons why businesses fail, but this is probably one of the biggest. And the other ones I will share with you later on, so make sure you stay tuned, won't you? So, okay, so, look, I do get that, when you first start in business, I do get that, you may not have the income or the ability to be able to hire other people, and, that's fine, okay? So maybe to start with, you do need to work in your business, and I totally get that. I totally hear you. Have been there myself, of course. And that's fine. However, just what you need to realize, and this goes for everyone, this goes for people in NLMs, this goes for coaches, this goes for business owners, it goes for bricks and mortar stores, you name it, okay, that's fine. If you do need to work in your business to start with, I get you, I hear you, but just know that you need to move on to planning and strategizing as soon as you possibly can, okay? So as soon as you can outsource the other work or offload this other work, make sure you do that, okay? Because that makes it much, much easier for you to be able to, expand your business and actually work on it, okay? So millionaires have a team of people around them, okay? They have an absolute team of people around them. They get people that are better at, like, other jobs, like, I don't know, customer service, okay? They have customer service officers, they have managers, they have all kinds of things, and they just report to these people. These are people report to other people who report to other people, and those people, and there might only be like 3 or 4 of them, will actually report to the guy and the millionaire at the top. So it's not like they have to deal with 100 of people. They've got other people that manage those people, okay? So that's what you want to be able to do, okay? So now another thing that millionaires do too is they make sure that they get everything out of their head, okay? Now when I say that, okay, I mean they have a clear mind, okay? And when you have a clear mind and your mind is actually clear of all the things you have to do, okay, it's a lot easier to be able to get everything done rather than having your mind all full of like, oh, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, and I've got to do this, and I've got to do that. If you've got it written down and you've got it out of your head and on paper, it's a lot easier to be able to plan, to strategize, and be able to go for exactly what you want, okay? So if you've got it all in your head, it's very easy to get distracted, and it's very easy for you not to be focused on what you're doing. And it also, if it's written down, you can actually see exactly where your time needs to be spent, okay? So you can actually see it in detail. Look, I mean, some people even have like a notepad and pen by their bed, okay? Now this can be really important. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night with an absolutely amazing idea, okay? An absolutely incredible idea, and then you've gone back to sleep, and the next morning you wake up and you sit there and you're drumming yourself going, what was that idea? Guilty. Okay, so have a notepad and paper by your bed so that if something like this comes up, you can write it down really quickly and you can get the details down, okay? And that way you find you're not floundering for what's going on, you know exactly what's happening, and it's all taken care of. So basically, guys, the millionaires make plans, okay? It's that simple, okay? They make plans, they have their days planned, they have everything organized, okay? They make plans and they make roadmaps. And they take time to make these plans and so that they know exactly what they need to do and where they need to go, okay? Some people have them on a whiteboard, okay, and that way they see it every time they walk past it. I know I do. I have a whiteboard around the corner, and it got cleaned off today, and new goals got put up for January because I smashed December's goals, of course. And they have things on their whiteboards, like they have certain dates and certain time periods of when these goals need to be achieved, or these visions, or whatever it is you want to call them. And that gives them the opportunity to have the best use of their time as well, okay? So they have a clear picture, they know exactly what they need to do to reach the goals, and they can be 100% certain that they're going to have what it takes, and they just want to get that done, and they want to know that they can get that done easily. So it doesn't see them wasting valuable time, And also very unlikely that you're not going to reach your goal, because if you're walking past it every day and you see it, it's like it's just a wee reminder, especially if you walk past it, you know, 10 times a day. So Tony Robbins has a program called the Time Management System, which is a 10-day program and teaches you how to create more time and in a more efficient manner. Okay, and also allows you to be able to use your time actually where it really matters to you. Okay, so this is actually a really good program. Okay, I've actually got it, and I do recommend you get it and you have a listen to it, because it's very, very good. And it includes such things as like chunking things together and, you know, working out what's important in your day, and delegating, as we spoke about earlier, and also prioritizing. Now, when I say chunking, what I mean is like you get items. I don't know. Let's say, for example, you've got 3 things to do downtown. Okay, 3 things to do downtown. It would make sense to make sure that you did them all at once. Okay, so you go to town, you do bang, 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 and you write them off your list. Okay, let's say you had phone calls to make. You had like 20 odd phone calls to make, which you probably should be doing every day. If you just sit down, just do an hour of power. Just sit down, do an hour of power, and just pump out the call, pump out the call, pump out the call, and get it done. Okay, now this is what these guys do. This is what these millionaires do. Okay. All right, and so when you're talking about working out what's important, okay, there's no point in spending time on things that aren't going to achieve the results that you want, okay? So we can all waste time, we can all sit around like, you know, oh, you know, doing this task or doing that task, but it's really important to be very, very clear on what is important and what's going to get you to your goals the fastest, okay? Because when you've got a plan and you've got a system, then you can just go and just get it done, okay? All right, so delegating, naturally, we spoke about this before, and that's about outsourcing and about, you know, having the strength to say, hey, such and such can do that and such can do that, okay? And, of course, prioritizing, that comes down to working out, again, what's more important. And this is what millionaires do, and this is how they become millionaires. So, they also prioritize their days as well. So this is something else that's really important. So they, I know some people that spend 2 or 3 hours on a Sunday night just planning out their weeks, and they've got a, you know, a big plan there of exactly their appointments, of their tasks, of all the things they have to do. And that way they know who, where, what, and why they've got to be somewhere. They've got their days planned out meticulously. And so they know exactly what they're going to achieve. They even time these things that they have to do, so they know how long they're going to take them. So they know they're getting the best time and the best value out of their day, okay? They also take big goals and they break them down into daily tasks, okay? So what you do is you start with the end goal in mind, and you work back on all the steps that you need to take to achieve that goal by the date you set, okay? And so once they've got that, then they've got a plan. They can work out, okay, this has to be done this day, that has to be done that day, that has to be done that day, and then they're able to plan their entire week up to hitting the goal. So, I mean, this is what they do. They just get everything sorted. They have it all planned, and they know exactly what they want to do. And that way, on Monday morning rocks around, they've got a completely planned calendar, they've got a completely planned diary, they know exactly what they need to do, and then they actually get out and they achieve everything they've wanted to achieve, and they actually go and smash out their goals, okay? So now this is actually why most businesses fail. Now, I don't know whether you're aware that the statistics are that 95% of businesses fail within the first 5 years, and then 95% of those fail in the second 5 years. So they reckon if you make it over 10 years, you're doing pretty good. So, okay, so that's a good point for you, okay? And this is why, because they fail to plan, okay? They do not plan what they need to do, and this is why they fail. They end up working in the business for way too long instead of working on it, and they don't only plan for any unforeseeable things that might pop up, and before they know it, it's like, it's over. So there you go, guys. I hope this has been useful for you. I hope this has helped you get some ideas on how you can actually plan your time better and actually spend some time doing the quality things rather than things that aren't so important. Okay, and of course the big reveal that I told you about at the end. So Infinity NLP, our website is complete. On the 1st of the 1st, 2018, I am pleased to announce that Infinity NLP, I'll put the link down there, the website is complete and it looks amazing. So please pop over there and please check out our website. Okay, this is just the start of some amazing, amazing things that are coming your way this year from me and from Pete and from Infinity NLP and from our Tall Poppies Rising group. Okay, so watch this space because we are going to be loud and we are going to be proud. Okay, so guys, thank you very much for your support tonight. I really appreciated seeing everybody here. There's lots of people on board, which is awesome. Would love to hear some comments about how this has been useful for you and what was the best thing about this video, because obviously feedback for me is so that I can actually grow and I can actually help you guys more. So if you know someone that could benefit from this video, okay, please feel free to share it with them. Okay, I'm more than happy for you to do that. Just send it out to them, because, you know, at the end of the day, I'm here about helping and I'm here about serving. And so if you know somebody in business that could use this information, then please feel free to share it on. So anyway, guys, have a fantastic night. I hope the 1st of the 1st, 2018 brought you everything that you could possibly want. And I hope you've gone out there and I hope you've gone and smashed out some of the goals already today. I know I have, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow, okay? Have a great night. See you later, guys. Bye.